I was at least here. Not with all my stuff, but I was here. Like, I've arrived. When we got there, we met people, we were meeting the owners, and I'm like, I'm half asleep. I'm probably look like I'm tired. So fast forward, Sunday morning, I wake up, I go to the gym. We're constantly texting customer service, trying to figure out what's going on with our luggage. Tomorrow's orientation and pageant week is here. And we came here to compete. And at the end of orientation, I received a call saying, we have one of your bags. One? But okay, whatever, let's just get this bag. So Nancy and I left orientation, went to the airport, got one bag apiece. And so we were there for a while trying to figure out what happened to the other bag, how did they get separated, filling out more paperwork, and missing things that are going on back at the resort because we were at the airport doing stuff. I was waking up at 4:30 a.m. every day. And then from there, back to back, you got stuff. They make time for us to eat. And it's great because we were in the hotel. Well, it was a resort, and they provided us with great meals. Ugh, I was so grateful for that. And I'm hungry now, so I'm thinking about the meals. Oh, one thing about the Philippines. Actually, two things about the Philippines. This is what I say I know for sure about the Philippines. The people are friendly and the food is delicious. I'm like, I want more, I want more, I want more. And they really pride themselves on connecting people together with food. The culture is just so laid back, and we were right by the beach, and being out there was so peaceful. But we were there to compete. So you got to stay in the mindset of like, okay, this is a competition, let's go. So got one bag, and I'm like, woo, woo, I'm excited. I got one bag. The following day, on Tuesday, we got a call saying our other bag was there. So we had to go back to the airport, and this is not close. The airport was like 45 minutes away. So we went back to the airport, we didn't get the other bag right away. We had to stand outside and wait for a representative to come and get us before we can go inside and get our bag. And it was a lot of confusion going on with that. Tuesday evening, got all my stuff, and the pageant week had already kicked off. It had already started. Luckily, we had a great hair and makeup artist team from one of our sister queens, so we didn't have to worry about that. And we had outfits picked out for certain events, like this outfit's gonna be for this day, for this event, blah, blah, blah. Oh yeah, because we didn't have all of our stuff, it didn't work out that way. So I ended up wearing another outfit for this, another outfit for that. And it was just, let's go with the punches. This is what we have. So now we finally had all of our stuff, and it's like, breathe and let's go. So fast forward, we have choreography that we had to learn. We were doing that for a long period of time, practicing that. And it's good that we had so much time to practice because not everyone's a dancer. So having that time is really important to make sure you feel comfortable and confident in what you're doing in front of people. Fast forward, there were so many activities, and I'm gonna just keep showing you these activities here so you can see them of things that I did throughout pageant week. On Saturday, the last day, the day of the competition, what we've all been waiting for. We had rehearsals and the stage was built. So we got on stage and we started dancing, and I was like, no, we didn't dance. We were just spotting. And I was like, I don't feel good. I really don't feel good. So then it was time to sit down, and I was like, It hit me hard. I was like, I can't. I've got to sit down. And they called their nurse, and I had a fever. I haven't had a fever in years, and I had a really high fever. I was like, great. Oh, and people could see it. People could see that something was really wrong with me because I am just a light. I'm really bright, bubbly, always talking to people and mingling, and I didn't have it in me. And people were like, whoa, are you okay? Like they could see it, that I was not myself. It was like I was out of my body. And I was just sitting on the couch and I was looking at the nurse and I said, I need to go to my room. And the production crew was like, well, do you want to look at the walking pattern so you can know what to do on stage? And I was like, sure. And I said that, but I laid down and I wasn't paying attention. And the nurse had gave me some hot tea, so I was drinking that. So I was just there at that point. And then I was like, let me go to my room because I really need to sleep. So I went to my room and I laid down, and she said it's really common for Americans during this time of the year to get sick at the resort when they come by, because for us it's summertime and for them they're in the rainy season and they see it a lot just because of the change of the weather. And I was like, okay, I'm halfway out of my mind, not even listening. I just know I need to sleep. I'm feeling lightheaded. So I lay down and I woke up. I felt a little better. I was like, okay, I just needed to rest my body. And then it was time for me to get hair and makeup done, and it was showtime. Mind you, I did not practice at all during rehearsals because that's when I got sick. So I'm walking on the stage in my heels for the first time, because rehearsal I still had on my sneaks. It's like, okay, cool. We're just spotting. I didn't dance on the stage. I didn't walk on stage. I didn't know the walking pattern, and I'm just getting my hair and my makeup done, and then we're backstage and I'm like, where are we walking? What are we supposed to do? And then we had this last look where you come back on stage, and I didn't know about that till it was time to come back on stage. So it was a lot going on. Remember I was telling you about the opening number? We were practicing for hours. I didn't do it because I said I need to preserve my energy. I'm not 100% at all. And then on top of that, I didn't dance on this stage with heels. That's the number one thing. It doesn't matter how well you walk in your heels. If you did not feel that surface, if you're not comfortable on that stage, it doesn't matter how great of a walker you are. It could be a possibility that something happens because you never practiced on it. You didn't feel it out. And I was like, nah, I'm not doing all that. And my energy level is not there. Let's get this show started. So I came out in costume and I did my thing. You would not be able to look at me and say, man, that girl sick. Nope. I was shining bright. I was like, let's go. So then after that, we had swimsuit and they gave us a shawl. And I was like, okay. Everyone was putting it around their waist. Boom, boom, boom. I looked around. I was like, okay, we got to use this? They were like, yeah, you got to use it because of the sponsor. I was like, no problem. It was time for me to get on the stage, and I looked at it and I put it around my neck. I was just holding on to it until it was time for me to get on stage. When it was time for me to get on stage, I put it around my neck, and that's how I wore it. And I walked out and I took it off my neck, and everyone else had it across their waist. So I always tell my clients that I coach in pageant coaching, being yourself is your superpower. And it's so crazy because people get nervous during an interview, nervous about being on stage, and they get stiff and they tighten up and they lose their personality. So it's so important to always hold on to that and to be yourself through and through in any situation. Put on my evening gown. I have a corset in the back. Couldn't find a string to my corset. Where's my corset string? I don't know. I said, oh my gosh, can somebody just put a button right here? Okay, famous, I'm trying to do a video. That was one thing. Second thing, we had numbers that was pinned on our outfits. I couldn't find my number. It's like, where's my number? I'm like, anybody got 19? I don't know where. Tore up the backstage just looking for my number, couldn't find it. So I went out on stage without my number, without the strap in my corset, low on energy, didn't know the walking pattern. So what I ended up doing, because there was another circle that we were supposed to do in the center of the stage, I didn't do it. I just went to left or right, and then I had exit the stage. So I did that completely incorrectly, but I walked with elegance. I walked with my head up high and confidence. And I did it like, oh, this is the walking pattern, isn't it? Yes, it is. Well, at least is my walking pattern. I was so proud of myself. I was like, I did it. I came here and I did what I needed to do. Then we had our special awards. I got the presidential award. I'm so happy about that. That is something I can carry with me always. I got best in bathing suit voted on by the judges, best in evening gown voted on by the judges, and then when it came down to my division, dun dun dun, I was in the top 3, then the top 2.
Emma Summit's International 2024 is United States!
Congratulations, Miss Deborah Scott, our MS Summit International 2024, and of course, our...
Thanks so much for watching, my stars. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel for more videos like this. And for more daily insight, follow me on Instagram and Facebook at Deborah Missy Scott. Till next time, take care and stay bright, my stars. Ms. DC Boutique.